Alright, hey everybody, Little Johnny here. We're back with another video. I've done a few upgrades since the last time some of you saw me. We're trying out this filament here. Let me get it on the camera. The ZIRO. It's marble. So we're fixing to see if this marble filament comes out looking really good or not. Which I've seen, you know, some people using it. Well, some random videos people have using it, and things look like they've turned out very well for it. But I have also got a plethora of parts up here. I have got a micro Swiss Hotend, and of course it's already on the printer. That's my stock Hotend that I've got up there just for extra parts to have it around. This is my parts wall as you can see, and starting to gather up more and more. Got some extra Capricorn Bowden tubing and some factory tubing just in case. I mean, you know, you can't go wrong. And I've got extra belts in case I need a belt or one breaks. I've got extra thermistors and heater cartridges if need be. I've got 5 of each, and they're the 40 watt. And of course I got the spare parts that came with the printer as well. And everything's been working out great, man. This is a cr10s, and it's been doing great. I have no complaints on it, none at all whatsoever. I will tell you, for some of you that's probably wondering why I have the orange on one side and not on the other, and that's because I don't know if I can get it on camera or not. Nah, I don't think so. Maybe. But there's a screw down there, and that screw, believe it or not, it hits the I don't know what you call it, the rubber fillery that fills in the gaps on there. It doesn't bother me for it not to be on the machine. It doesn't really bother me. I either way. I've seen some stuff on Thingiverse though where you could get you could print out your own, and I was kind of curious if the ones you print out are flush with it instead of the rubber sticking out. And if it is like that, then you wouldn't have to worry about it hitting that screw if it was flush with the railing. But it's, man, this has been an amazing printer, and what a journey just out of the box it has been. Man, this has been one of the best printers ever, no doubt, no doubt. And you can see I have upgraded to the anycubic ultrabase. It is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful piece of glass. It really is. I don't know why so many people have had problems with it, because I mean, you know, I'm a new user, and man, I mean, you let your parts cool down and you literally just pick it up off the plate. You don't have to use a spatula or nothing. The only reason I have that spatula sitting there is just like on this print, you'll see a little skirt around the print, and I don't really have fingernails, so I can't get it up off the bed. I can't grab it, in other words. And instead of mashing down on my bed and getting my bed off level or anything like that, I will just barely slide the scraper across it just to drag it off of the print bed. And that's the only reason I have that there. Trying to think of some other stuff. I have tried to make some filament spool holders, and that's worked out pretty good. I also got this thing, the SD card holder, on the side of my power box, and it did good. And I seen in some comments where people were saying the screws were too short. I thought the same thing. But that's not the case. You just have to push down into it a little bit, and then it'll all be fine. The screws are plenty long enough. I will say that I believe that some of the vibrating that some people get, I think that if they put the orange rubber stuff in the printer, they won't have that no more. I think it's like an anti-vibration mount or something, you know. It's gotta help. It's rubber, you know what I mean? It's gotta soak it up. But we're printing out this little parts cooler to go on the cr10s here. And the filament sensor guide, not the guide, the filament sensor, it's a strange way to put it on there, you know. I mean, it moves freely. At least it's not mounted on a thin bracket, and then when, you know, the filament flexes or makes it flex, it breaks it. So I guess it's alright. It's not too bad. You gotta fiddle with it every once in a while and put it back where it's supposed to be and stuff like that. And it's not too bad though. It's definitely well worth it. And so is that ultrabase anycubic. Like I said, I bought this with my own money. It's not paid advertisement or nothing. This is just, you know, me telling you that to save you some heartache and to quit using tape and to quit using glue, get the anycubic ultrabase. I mean, it's been the best thing. My prints are so smooth on the bottom, it's pitiful. I mean, it's ridiculous. And I wasn't getting that on the glass, just the regular glass. And my glass, believe it or not, my stock glass that came with my cr10s was working better than the pack of mirrors that I bought. Yeah. Why that is, I don't know. But it did. And I kept it because of that. If something ever happened, this thing broke or something like that, I will order another one. I'm probably going to have another one ordered soon, that way I'll have it here in case something ever happens, just as a backup. But my stock glass was fine. I got tired of, I broke a couple of prints actually, and I was using this glue right there, that Elmer's school glue. It looks purple, you know, with the cap off. I guess that's what they're doing now. But I have broke some prints using that, and I didn't want to have to put tape on it and everything else, and that's a hassle, and it shouldn't be like that. You shouldn't have to print like that. So I went with the ultrabase because it was a good price on Amazon. It was like 28 bucks. Shipping and all, and man, it's been phenomenal. They have some other glass that you can buy that's I don't know the companies right offhand, but they're kind of expensive. And I mean, seeing what the ultrabase does, and you know, it comes on that i3 Mega, there's no way I would pay that kind of money for a piece of glass when this anycubic ultrabase does an amazing job, and my prints show for that. And I won't go with nothing else, there's no doubt. And as far as my settings, I've been running everything at about 200 degrees, 60 degrees on the hotbed, just to keep my hotbed hot. And everything's been working great. You know, a lot of people were scared about doing long prints on the anycubic ultrabase. I've done long prints. I've done like 12-hour prints. You know, they're not as long as some people have done, but 12-hour print is, you know, that's a lot of time invested. And I haven't had it come loose from the print bed or anything. Matter of fact, I tested it. when a print got through printing and I was watching it when it came over and everything, and it was done, I grabbed a hold of the print and was trying to move it and everything else, and it's on that print bed. It's on there. It ain't going nowhere. And if you try to take it off the glass, you're taking the glass with it. So, but if you let it cool down, when it gets to, you know, the bed cools down and everything, then you can literally take one finger and just push it off of the bed. I don't know what kind of technology is in this glass, but that's pretty awesome. And I'm going to be adding on more to this. I'm going to be showing some more prints. I also got a new airbrush, and I got a new airbrush compressor. I'll be showing that. I'll be doing some airbrush videos showing you how I airbrush my prints, how I color them, how I mix some of my colors, what I use, and stuff like that. And I'll give a lot of tips on how to shade and how to do stuff. It's really easy. It's not hard. And it, you know, just give it a little bit of time. We're not talking weeks or nothing. We're talking, you know, like a couple of hours maybe at best. And you'll get it down. There's no doubt. So I'll see you in the continuation.